November 24th, 1971. A man walks onto a plane with a briefcase. 2 hours later, he jumps into a storm with $200,000 strapped to his chest and is never seen again. This is the only unsolved hijacking in American history. This is the legend of D.B. Cooper. Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 was a routine trip from Portland to Seattle. Among the 36 passengers was a man in a dark suit and sunglasses. He bought his ticket under the name Dan Cooper, no questions asked. Why? Because in 1971, airport security was almost non-existent. No metal detectors, no ID checks, just a ticket and you're on board. Shortly after takeoff, Cooper handed a note to flight attendant Florence Schaffner.
Miss, I think you better read this.
Florence, reading, voice trembling. I have a bomb in my briefcase. I want $200,000 in $20 bills and 4 parachutes. No tricks, or everyone dies. Florence looked at him. Cooper calmly opened his briefcase, revealing wires and red cylinders. She believed him. So did the FBI. The plane circled Seattle while authorities gathered the ransom. At 5:39 p.m., the plane landed. Cooper released all passengers in exchange for the money and parachutes. Then he made one final demand. Fly to Mexico City. Stay below 10,000 feet. Keep the rear stairs down. At 8 p.m., somewhere over the wilderness of Washington State, in the middle of a freezing rainstorm, D.B. Cooper did the unthinkable. He lowered the rear stairs, strapped $200,000 to his body, and jumped into the darkness. The crew felt the pressure change. When they landed, Cooper was gone. So was the money. So were 2 parachutes. The FBI launched one of the most extensive manhunts in history. Search teams scoured hundreds of miles of forest. Nothing. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. But then, 9 years later, in 1980, an 8-year-old boy named Brian Ingram was digging on the banks of the Columbia River. He uncovered $5,800 in rotting $20 bills, matching the serial numbers from the ransom. This was the only physical evidence ever found, but it raised more questions than answers. Did Cooper die in the fall? Or did he survive and bury the money? The FBI analyzed weather patterns, flight paths, and parachute capabilities. Most experts believed Cooper didn't survive. The jump was suicide. 200 miles per hour winds, freezing rain, no proper gear, and dense forest below. Within months, copycat hijackers tried to replicate his crime. One hijacker, Richard McCoy, matched Cooper's description perfectly. Same build, same calm demeanor, same skyjacking method. He even successfully parachuted with ransom money. The FBI was convinced they had their man. But there was one problem. On November 24, 1971, the day of Cooper's hijacking, Richard McCoy was home with his family. He had an airtight alibi. Over the decades, hundreds of suspects emerged. Sheridan Peterson, a Boeing employee and paratrooper, Kenneth Christensen, a former paratrooper and Northwest Airlines employee. Even a woman named Barbara Dayton claimed she was D.B. Cooper. The FBI investigated them all, cleared them all. In 2016, after 45 years, the FBI officially closed the case. Unsolved. Was D.B. Cooper a criminal mastermind who pulled off the perfect crime? Or did he plunge to his death in the freezing wilderness, never to be found? The truth remains buried somewhere in the forests of the Pacific Northwest. If you enjoyed uncovering this mystery, you won't want to miss our next video, The Greatest Heist of Mona Lisa in History, brought to life in stunning 3D animation. Click the video on your screen now. Trust me, it's absolutely mesmerizing.